obviously a big game, one that you were hoping to get over the line, try and put your season right on track for finals. One that you're disappointed not to get the result in.
Yeah, extremely disappointing. Probably more so the way we played in that first half. That's as bad as we played all year, and there's no excuse for that. So that's probably where it sits a bit in the guts at the moment.
What do you put that down to? Was two of the first 12 goals you guys kicked, and none in that second quarter. Yeah, what do you put it down to?
It's pretty clear what it was. I mean, we had a lack of contest. We didn't have our usual dare. So we got beat up around stoppage. You know, we seemed to lack energy for whatever reason.
You came here a few weeks ago and you gave a very good account of yourselves, and it was touch and go. How big a setback is today, given the context of where you were at and you were starting to build a bit of head of steam?
Yeah, it's as I mentioned, it's disappointing. We had consistent form coming in, and so to perform at such a low level, you know, and the games at half time, it's almost done. We nearly proved that was wrong, but to be in that position is something that we'll look at this week. As you said, we've come here and played. We haven't had good results here, but we've walked off reasonably proud of what we put out there. Today is not one of those days at all.
How close was Jordan to not playing?
No, Geordie was all right. Geordie was fine. He was managed. Yeah, he had a test. I mean, he tested throughout the week. It was a lighter week. He's pushing through and leading by example. I thought he fought now. He's been challenged this week. I think his body's. He's had some soreness, but at the same time, I thought he pushed through for his teammates today.
Taylor Walker as well, subbed out at half time with the back.
Yeah, seized up, unfortunately. And so that's one that he'll have to have a really good look at. We'll keep an eye on now. We're into a 5-day break now. So it's going to be quite challenging for him to get right.
What would you like to have seen to stop their half-backs pushing up so high and taking the...
Sorry, I missed the start.
What would you like to have seen from your players to stop Hawthorn's run pretty much from half-back? Because they pushed up pretty high at the moment.
Yeah, they dominated us so much in that first half that they had field position on us and they were able to play aggressively, which is something that most teams nowadays try to get the game on their terms that way, and they did it really well. I mean, I'm sure that Mitch will come in here and talk about how pleased they are with their first half and how they dominated us, and that's what they did. So, credit where it's due. They put us to the sword, but we were just so far off. It gives their halfbacks a chance to do what you're talking about.
What would you like to have seen though to stop that?
It comes back to an energy in a contest that you expect. Sometimes it's as simple as let's just win or half a contest, and we weren't able to do that for, coming on 60-odd minutes. We were dominated in that first half. We haven't seen that this year yet.
What did you say to the boys post-game? Seemed like you were with them for a while.
No, we had a usual conversation. I think there's a lot of really disappointed players in there at the moment. It didn't matter what we brought in that second half. At half-time we sat down and we said, how do we reset this? In the end, after I'd say probably halfway through the second quarter, the game's reasonably even. But the part that sits in your guts is the quarter and a half. We'll go away now and work out the why. We'll have a good look through the detail. It will come back to, as I mentioned, contest.
And that goal, three-quarter time, siren Ginnivan snaps it. 22 seconds left on the clock from the kick out, and you allow that to happen. They get back out to a 33-point margin. You brought the boys straight in at three-quarter time. What was that moment all about? And it would have been pretty frustrating from your perspective.
Yep, that's normal for us. I do talk to the boys first. To not, I guess it's a red time goal that everyone talks about. Momentum maybe on our side at that point. And and to sort of come down, walk out and find out we've had another goal kicked in the last 10 seconds, it can change the game, which I've no doubt it did at that point. But it's not where the game was won and lost.
Last one, guys.
How critical is the next few days?
Yeah.
Just in terms of, you've got smacked here today, offense in that first half, all things said and done.
Yep.
Being able to, in 5 days, being able to turn things around, I guess, just it seemed to be that sort of a critical point this season.
Yeah. And the balance now is to control the anger that's one in me, and I'm mindful of what I say in here, because emotion, you've got to be careful with emotion. Our ability to find our way past that and then bounce back on a short break into Richmond. That's the key to all of it, is how do we do that? We know we're a lot better team than we saw today, and we have to be.
Is your full thing?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.